Day I showed up to a free consultation call because I do a free consultation call to anyone that wants to talk about building their brand through the Power Your Research agency. And the person showed up and she was amazing, of course, as all of you are when you jump onto the calls with me and you're sharing your goals and dreams and telling me what you want to do. And I asked her how she found Power Your Research. Usually people find me through LinkedIn. And she said, no, she hadn't found me through LinkedIn. She actually saw a flyer for Power Your Research 3 years ago. And she said she saw the flyer, she picked it up. It looked interesting to her. She took a mental note and she said recently she remembered that flyer and the name of the company, and she went and searched Power Your Research online, and it brought her to the call with me. And that's why the title of this video is Consistency Works in Mysterious Ways. You can't always quantify consistency. That's why I think it's so hard for people, because you could say, hey, I've been posting on LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter for a year and I've been consistent, but I'm still not growing my followers, or I'm still not showing up in search the way I want to. And so you sometimes you can quantify consistency by looking at the growth of the number of people that are visiting a blog post or something like that. But other times you can't quantify consistency, right? I don't know how many people saw those flyers 3 years ago at an academic conference. I can't create a roadmap for someone seeing those flyers 3 years ago and then finding me 3 years later. But I can show up every day and do the work. So when that person does type in Power Your Research online, my company immediately comes up and I can show through my content that I've been doing this work for the entire 3 years, from the point that you saw the flyer until now. She can be confident that I have been doing the work that I say I can do. I have been helping the clients that I say I can help. Imagine if she typed in Power Your Research online and my LinkedIn page came up and now I was talking about real estate or a completely different business, or just talking about my writing career and not mentioning anything about the Power Your Research agency. And so this is where you have to be consistent even when you feel like it doesn't matter, even when you feel like no one is watching. Now, what's happening with the Power Your Research agency is I'm nearly getting just as many people showing up to consultation calls with me from web surfing as I am from the sales funnel through LinkedIn. So I do direct outreach to people on LinkedIn in the messages who are interested in learning more, and that used to be the primary way I get to talk to potential customers. And now I'm getting people who are booking calls that are simply saying they found out about Power Your Research through web surfing. So through typing in those keywords, academic branding, how do academics become thought leaders, or whatever it is. And because I've been consistent and I have so much content out there over the last 3 years, people are able to find me, and my website is set up so it could be discoverable. And you begin to see the benefits of how consistency works, but it works in mysterious ways. You can't really plan for a lot of the benefits that come from consistency, but it works. I need you to do it. I need you to keep showing up and talking about your thing for specific people, letting people know what you sell and who you are and how you have credibility and authority. I need you to keep going to the places where your target audience is and talking about your thing. And eventually you'll see the dots connect. You'll see the consistency start to all come together to lead to something very amazing, which will allow you to help more people. So if you're new here, my name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm the founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist.